Hey, how y'all doing? I was gonna use my real voice for this intro, but I got insecure. So here I am with an AI voice. Anyways, today we are redesigning Charlie from Hazbin Hotel cause it sucks. Let's get into the video. I've never actually watched Hazbin Hotel, nor do I intend, because if I get caught watching that shit, I'll kill myself. Cause that shit seems as cringy and corny as me, and I'm a lot of both. So most of my information on the show is from redesign videos I've watched. And from what I've seen and heard, it sucks. The whole vibe gives off these kinds of redesigns. Which I'm not saying I don't like, but there are some out there that just make me uncomfortable. And nothing really is accurate about Satan and hell and shit, so enough of me ranting, let me explain my redesign. So personally, I don't like her being Satan's daughter because first of all, how can he have kids? He is dead and sad about losing his wife. Like, come on, he's fucking evil. If he had a wife, he would have locked her up in a chamber and abused her. So she was a human in the early ages. Her mother was SI'd by a man and got pregnant and would die in childbirth. She would grow up on the streets and hating men, and when she got older she would start killing evil men and would be an assassin for a woman if a man is causing them problems. And when she got caught, she was obviously executed and went to hell. She would spend decades and centuries trying to convince God that she was good and was only helping, and eventually she gave up. She would end up being one of Satan's favorites, and one day she would go to him asking him for a hotel that she could run, and unexpectedly he said yes. She would want to run a hotel to forget about the fact that she could never go to heaven. Oh, and she was born and grew up in Greece. Now for what I changed, something I personally hate is that she's supposed to be a demon, but she doesn't look like one, and she dresses modern like WTF. So I made her hair brown and her eyes completely black and tears from how much she cried during execution, and her you can't see it also cause I haven't drawn. And the ad I cropped out covered it up, but I gave her goat feet because maybe at some point before her execution, someone cut off her toes and they turned into goat feet. And for the show in general, I know it has 2 seasons, somehow I think, so the first one can be about her running the hotel and meeting demons and stuff. And the next one could be about her realizing her mother's soul is stuck on Earth and she's trying to help her rest. I did really struggle with her outfit because the first one you saw me do, I didn't have a reference, so it looked a bit shit, and then this one I'm drawing, here's the reference when I might show the sketch I did in my sketchbook as I drew it. By the way, I don't like her name being Charlie, so for this redesign to fit her character, her name will now be Azalea. Anyways, please don't comment that you don't like it and it's a completely different character. That's the point. It's supposed to be my version of the character, to be more mythical and slightly realistic. Anyways, bye. Full picture at the end.